BBC News. A private burial service has been taking place in Windsor Castle near London for Queen Elizabeth after a day of funeral ceremonies broadcast around the world. She was laid to rest in the royal vault alongside her parents, her husband and her sister. Only those closest to the late monarch attended the service. Earlier, 2,000 people packed into Westminster Abbey in London for the late monarch's funeral service. It was the biggest gathering of world leaders in a single place in living memory. The Archbishop of Canterbury said few leaders had received the outpouring of love seen for Queen Elizabeth. Hundreds of thousands of people lined the 30-kilometre route between London and Windsor to glimpse the Queen's final journey. Tens of millions are thought to have watched the funeral ceremonies on television. In other news, the most serious protests in Iran in 3 years have left 2 people dead as unrest continues over the death on Friday of a young woman detained by the morality police. Mahsa Amini was visiting Tehran with family when she was arrested for allegedly violating the Islamic Republic's strict dress code. President Biden says difficult decisions were made in order to gain the release of an American citizen in Afghanistan in exchange for an Afghan tribal leader. Mr. Biden granted clemency to Bashir Nurzai, who'd spent 17 years in a US prison on drug smuggling charges. UN investigators say they believe the Ethiopian government is behind ongoing crimes against humanity in the northern Tigray region. The Commission of Human Rights Experts on Ethiopia describes the humanitarian crisis in Tigray as shocking. And a prominent Hong Kong journalist has been charged with obstruction after allegedly being involved in a dispute with plainclothes police. Ronson Chan is the chairman of one of the last remaining organisations defending media freedom in the Chinese territory. BBC News.